Hey, everybody, this is your friendly neighborhood therapist, Alfonso, and I hope that you're already having an amazing day on purpose. I wanted to take a little time this morning before I start seeing my patients to address something. Now, I've addressed this in the past, and I'm going to ask you, ladies, if this does not apply to you, I pray to God that you don't take offense to it because it's not intended for you. This is intended for those ladies that I continue to see, ladies I've seen in almost 30 years of doing this. Let me be the first to acknowledge that, yeah, sometimes life has just stank to the highest, to the lowest. I get it. I get it that you were in relationships before where men did not treat you as the prize. You were in relationships before where men did not value you, make you feel special, make you feel like the queen that you are, the queen that you were born to be. Here's where I have a problem. Here's where I speak for many men, not just men that I've known over my almost 58 years down this planet, but for the men I see in therapy, the men I meet out in the community, when I'm out having something to eat with my wife and we overhear a little bit of ear hustling. We overhear the fellas talking about not the woman with the perpetual bad attitude. I hate that term. But when you continue to come at a man with your mouth, when you continue to say disrespectful things, when you continue to call him out his name, when you continue to tell him to grow up, act like a man, when you continue to call him all the derogatory names, and I won't even say those names here, don't you know that a man would rather you spit in his face than for you to say some of the things that you say to him? And here's where I pray to God that you don't take offense to this. If it doesn't apply to you, then don't worry because it's not for you. I get that you've been in bad relationships. I get that you may have come up in a home where you didn't see women treated correctly. But you know what? The field of psychology has been studied for over 200 years now. There's help out here if you really want to get help. I get that life has sucked for you, but I can't be your punching bag because as a man, I represent the gender of those folk who did you wrong. If your man is not the one that cut you, you don't have a right to bleed on him because of the relationships you were in before, because of how you were raised. Men understand a particular code. Men understand that being disrespectful to another man can actually bring about death. I don't know if you know it, but the rapper, the community activist Nipsey Hussle was murdered some years ago. Do you know that it's widely known now that one of the reasons that he was killed was because he called somebody a snitch? Somebody was running his mouth. Men have a big thing about how we're treated with respect. And when you say you love me and you say all those things to me and you tell me because it's the home you came up in, you tell me it's because of the relationships that you've been in, I'm not the one who cut you. I'm not the one who hurt you. I get that the reason why you say the things that you have said is because of what your history has been. But the reason for why you did it can't become the excuse for why you continue to do it. When you know that a man is trying to love you, a man is trying to be there for you, a man is showing up for you, if that man who is in your life is not the one that hurt you, then you have to stand up against that intrinsic propensity that you have developed to say whatever you want to say out of your mouth. I can be there for you. I can stop a robber from trying to get to you. Hey, I'm going to stand up and do my job, but I can't protect myself from you when you continue to come at me with the things that you say as a woman to a man. We are not built that way. We're not built that way. And because you have had these relationships before, and this is where I know it's going to hurt, you continue to go after the same kind of man, you end up in the same situation. Then you have a good man who's trying to be there for you, and you continue to come at him and you continue to say, I don't mean anything by it. And oh my God, when you all say this thing that, oh, you're just too sensitive. No. When you see me shut down and not say anything to you for a few days, do you know what that is? That is a calm period. Because if you were just another man on the street, we're going to get busy in a different kind of way. I'm asking you, ladies, I'm imploring you, ladies, there is so much help that's out here. If that man is trying to love you, stop subjecting him to your mouth because you feel you're justified because of what somebody did to you. Guess what? Do you know that the same excuse you give for why you come at him that way, You're not the only one who's experienced pain. You don't have that locked down, lock, stock, and barrel. You've also come through some things. We're trying not to let that pain spill over into the relationship. I'm saying this to you who know that that man does not deserve what you've been giving him. If in fact this is you, there's help for it. In fact, I'm going to make sure my phone number is at the bottom of this screen. You don't even have to call for an appointment. You can just call me to get some more information. But I'm going to implore you, don't lose a good, healthy relationship because you keep falling back on the excuse that you have pain left over from yesteryear. If he didn't do it to you, he doesn't deserve what you are doing to him. Get help for it, ladies. Believe it or not, I love you. I'm going to talk to you like an uncle, like a dad would. Somebody should have told you this a long time ago. And maybe they did, but you just didn't listen. Now's your chance. God bless you.